Be fast isn't just helpful, it can literally save lives.
This is Stepping Up Healthcare. Your host is Tack, and the mission is simple. Build your capability and curiosity to make healthcare better.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. We're going to step away from process improvement and lean in healthcare just for this episode. Today's episode is going to be short and simple, but really important. Today I want to talk about be fast, an easy way to recognize signs of a stroke. Now, as soon as I said be fast, I know you probably had one of three reactions. One was lean in and you want to know a little bit more because maybe you're not familiar with be fast. Number two, you might have been, that sounds really familiar, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. And then third, especially for all my healthcare folks out there, you probably went, oh no, this is going to be annual training. I promise you, this is not going to be annual training, but this will have a lot of similar information. So, let's dive into it here. What is be fast? Be fast is a simple acronym anyone can use to recognize when someone might be having a stroke. It's designed to be easy to remember, even in stressful moments. Now, I am non-clinical, do not have a medical degree whatsoever, but do want to talk a little bit about what is a stroke. I'm going to keep it super high level. A stroke occurs when blood flow to part of the brain is suddenly blocked. When this happens, brain cells start to get damaged very quickly. Because the brain controls so many parts of the body, the signs of a stroke often show up in how someone moves, speaks, or through their vision. That's where be fast comes in. It helps you connect those changes to what might be happening in the brain. Now, as I mentioned, be fast is an acronym. Each letter stands for a warning sign. So, let's start from the top. B is for balance. This is going to be sudden losses of balance, dizziness, or just trouble walking. E is in eyes. Sudden trouble seeing in both or one of your eyes, or if there's blurred vision, double vision, something like that. F is for face. One side of the face might droop or feel numb when trying to smile. A is for arms. One arm might feel weak or numb or drifts downward when it's raised up. S is for speech. Speech might sound a little slurred, confused, or just a little bit hard to understand. And then lastly, T is for time. Time to call 911. I want to be clear, even one of these signs is enough to take action.
Why does it matter?
A stroke happens when blood flow to part of your brain is blocked or interrupted. And here's the key point. Time matters. The longer the brain goes without oxygen, the more damage happens. Acting fast can mean the difference between a short recovery and long-term disability, or, more dramatically, between life and death. The good news? If people recognize the signs early and get help quickly, doctors can often reduce damage. So remember, be fast isn't just helpful, it can literally save lives. Here's something interesting. Back when I was a baby intern starting my first internship at a hospital, I took the annual training that was required of me. And at that point, it was just FAST, F-A-S-T, face, arms, speech, time. It's now been upgraded to be fast to include balance and eyes, because strokes don't always look the same. Some start with dizziness or vision problems instead of some of the more obvious signs. Think of this. Your brain controls everything. Movement, speech, vision, coordination, breathing. So when something goes wrong, the symptoms can show up in a multitude of different ways. That's why Be Fast gives you a more complete picture. And let's zoom in on that last letter, T. T for time, because it's really important. Be Fast is not about diagnosing a stroke. You don't have to be certain. You don't have to be right. This isn't a test, a pass or a fail. It's about recognizing that something might be wrong and acting quickly. If you notice even one sign and it's sudden or unusual, that's enough. Don't wait to see if it goes away. Don't try to figure out what it is on your own. Call a medical professional. Go to the emergency room. Time matters because treatments for stroke are very time sensitive. The sooner someone gets medical care, the better their chances of recovery. So think of Be Fast less like a checklist that you have to confirm and more like a trigger to act.
Homework time.
All right, here's one piece of homework for you. I can't break my standard and not give you homework after each episode. Your homework: memorize Be Fast. Say it out loud once with me. Balance, eyes, face, arms, speech, time. That's it. You don't need medical training. Just remembering those 6 words could help you act quickly when it matters most. Thanks for listening to this, we'll say, public service announcement. If you found this helpful, share it with somebody. Family, friends, anyone. I'm not trying to drum up business for Stepping Up Healthcare podcast. This information is important because the more people who know Be Fast, the more lives we can hopefully protect. As always, I'm Tack. You're appreciated. Let's step up healthcare.